Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Hi. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're watching Grandma Plays a
Please
Game.
save the game.
And sometimes we save games. Good morning, Wolf. Good morning, Wolf. How are you today? I hope you're doing all right. Uh, I am doing mostly okay. Uh, I started the new thing today. So after stream yesterday, I went over, took the plunge, applied for the AI training company that we were talking about, and did the basic assessment, did fine, did the secondary assessment, did fine. So this morning I did the identity verification stuff and all that, and started working on projects. And effectively, it's kind of like everything I did as a teacher. It's just with AI agents instead of actual humans. Doing okay, making dinner soon, so you won't be here. That's okay. You don't have to tell me how long you're going to be here. I assume that you are popping in while you're working or doing other things. It's all okay. But thank you for the heads up. Um, I always appreciate seeing you here, but I know that you have work and family and stuff like everybody else here. So, uh, and I don't know how much we're going to do today. To be fair, I may not be here that long today. If I can continue to do this stuff and start getting some dollary dues in my pocket, that's going to be more important than anything I can do in Planet Crafter right now. So, the more often I can log in and knock out evaluation of competing AI agent responses to prompts, the faster I can start having a little bit more freedom in my life, which is, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. So money's and worth. I don't know. I'm typing things on a computer. I have yet to see a single dollary due. So let's not. Oh, it's okay. Just assume I know that you're out and about. I mean, if you're not going to be able to do any I mean, a lot of times after you say you're gone, though, Wolfie, you will come in and do an ad break thing or something like that. So, I mean, I guess if you're going to turn it off completely and not have it on audio or something, then yeah, I probably should. But I keep my eyes peeled. If I say we're going to take an ad break and I don't see anything within about 30 seconds, then I assume you are on a phone call or in another room or doing whatever you're doing. So. And you would hate to be rude. I do know that about you, that you absolutely cannot imagine being accused of being rude because you really go out of your way to make sure that people understand the parameters of things. And that's beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. I, too, go out of my way to avoid being misinterpreted or misunderstood by others. So I am hoping. I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, yeah, then the work just never shows up about this company and we never get anything else. Uh, yeah, if I go to the screen, then we're heading into ad break territory. Yeah, you are not wrong about that. Um, and I'm doing a pretty good job about changing these out and making a new thumbnail from this screen just using Snip and Sketch. You have to make sure that you turn the setting for OBS to hide itself from screen capture while you do that. But it is absolutely much easier than the way I used to do it, which involved pulling up a VOD and trying to time it just right, that I didn't get the play bar at the bottom, or trying to clip that play bar out without ruining the image, and blah. Yeah, it's much easier. Snip and sketches. I really love it. I have not used it to its full versatility for a long time, which is why I wasn't using it for this, but I should have been. Anyway, that said, um, what's up? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So it feels like if I finish up stream, then after stream I can have a snack and reset myself and go back to reviewing prompts. And honestly, I'm a fairly decent editor. I've been able to catch errors. I'm a good researcher because I don't trust what anybody says on the internet. And so I will go many times and just verify that is that even the thing? Wait a minute, was there an Olympics in 1978? Because I don't think there was. That doesn't sound right. So the whole like, that doesn't sound right part of my brain comes in very handy. Having a good command of language, having the ability, hopefully as I hone in on what they want from my feedback, I'll be able to dial in my feedback. I feel like right now I'm giving too much, but they have said it's better for us to understand your thought process. So you take, use 3 to 5 sentences plus plus if you would like to plus plus. So I'm trying to make a point of going back to the individual evaluation points and things like that. Just basic QA. QA. And at the end of the day, as much as I hate working for something that's causing harm, it's not the AI that's causing harm. It's always the people. The screwdriver does not stab you in the chest. Screwdriver is just a screwdriver. AI is just a tool. It's not a tool I use, and it's not a tool I trust. So, hey, maybe it's worthwhile to take everything I know about education, cognitive processing, uh, philosophy, and things like that, testing, standards, measurement, and critical thinking, all of those skills, data analysis, and put them to use trying to make the tool better. So it's, and it's just A-B comparisons. Here's the prompt, here's response A, response B. I did not realize that they said, I'm glad I caught it this morning before I got too far in. But they said, you need to track your own time, by the way, and then you report it. And I'm like, really? Really, though? Okay. I mean, you can tell that I am logged in. But yeah, I see what you got going on here. All right, that's fine. That's exactly what I was expecting from this. So not gonna play shocked. But we'll see what happens. I think 4 more tasks to complete before I get over this part of the hurdle. And then I'll keep you posted. If it's something worthwhile. I honestly feel in so many ways that I've been craving something that is more directed to someone with my capabilities and my particular skill set. And it seems for the most part that this is right in the wheelhouse. So if you see Chaotic Jinxie today, do take a moment. I will try to get them a message as well to say, because she's got language skills far superior to mine, and we both have worked in education, we both have worked with computers, and it just seems, if you can make dollars, right now on this planet, I'm so sorry. There was something like caught right up on my gum line. It was about to drive me mad. Anyway, um, I don't need $50,000 a year. Okay. Swish some water around real quick, see what I can get. Um, so yeah, today we're gonna head back over to Prime. We need to take some explosives out to the area that we just discovered. I should probably pull up the blah 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 interactive map. Okay. And yeah, so I'm hopeful, but I'm cautiously hopeful in that right now what I'm getting are no, the game is not on. I don't even have it open yet. I could probably be doing that. We're 15 minutes in. No, I was trying to fix something with my little bit of breakfast that got caught on my tooth. I'm cautiously optimistic that if I can even get $100 a week right now, that's better than what I have. And that will kind of keep me from going under the surface for another kind of couple of weeks. And who knows, this could be exactly the type of work I've been hoping for. Something where I can work from home, decide my own schedule. It's done on the computer. It involves things that I understand. You have an AI who's trying to do a thing, which is very much like a student trying to do something they don't know how to do. You know? And I do have to make sure that I'm not being shitty about new technology when the majority of the problem is the people who are using it to line their pockets instead of better society. I mean, like we were talking about before, AI is a library assistant, and that library assistant can't bring you information they're not being provided. Right? So if you have a reference section that does not have any dictionaries, that library assistant cannot define words effectively for you unless you ask it to do that in context from other material, which is a much more challenging task. So the other part of that is that I understand computer programming and flow charting. So my ability to evaluate where the error went wrong in the AI agent's response to a prompt is probably a little higher than the average bear. So who knows? If it doesn't turn into money, I will not be shocked. I will be saddened, but I will not be shocked. If it does turn into money, then that could become a really wonderful thing for all of us, because it means I will still be able to stream. I will be able to work. I'll be able to work whenever I choose. So we'll just continue to watch this space as things develop. It's been not even 24 hours. Yep. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. I'm pouring hot water in my cup of tea because it is cooling off. The stupid rats were at it again today. I don't know. I think there must just be a colony of them. I beaten the undercarriage of the rig with a broom. Like, get it out! Meanwhile, they're in there with a discarded bottle of pine sol, injecting it into their veins. Like, you think this can stop us? Dumb bitch. Um, we put pine sol on our eggs for breakfast. Alright. So, I should have some explosives in my pocket, and I do. Marby. And we did finally figure out, thank you, everyone, why I was not getting anything helpful from the warden key thing, because I don't know where the information was supposed to be that told me 2 3 where the information was supposed to be telling me that I needed to craft a chip. Okay. Can we please also do this? 1. And on 2. What was that cabinet that's empty? Iron? Really? Okay. Let's see if I can craft the... Which fuse is it that I even want? Growth multiplier. Nearby machines. Is a farm a machine that grows plants or vegetables? Also, should I consider... should I consider plant multipliers? What's gonna work? I don't understand. I kind of wish the wiki had something for me that would say, hey, growth multipliers make things faster. Let's see if we even have any empty cartridges. I don't think we do. Anyway, thank you for all your help, Wolfie. You do keep everything on track. What do you want? You should be T3 fertilizer downstairs. I say there should be, but then I did a lot of shopping from other planets while I was gone. What else would be missing? I know we have quasar quartz where you can get it. We might not have silkworms where you can reach them. So... I know we have silk. Do I have stuff for the larva? Sort of. Not really. Alright, let's go over to R&D. Are you still struggling with wheat and flour? This is gonna drive me insane. Yeah, we need to go back to R&D. I don't know what's going on with our farms. Maybe I could just really take out a lot of the cocoa for a minute. I should have silkworms here. We should be collecting everybody. Yeah, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's decent. Why so few? Okay, so those guys are working fine. Do we have T3 fertilizer here? I don't think so. I don't think we're keeping any of that here. Alright. So we were out of T3 fertilizer. That's all right. That's all right. So this stuff is just unsortable for the mo. Alright, I'll take that. Thank you. No. We want this. Okay. Okay. Bueno. You can start. Oh, wait. Can you do the, No, I think we have to set somebody over here on that. I'm not sure you can do that because I don't think we have a cabinet down there for phosphorus. I don't know where else you'd find it right now. Nope. Well, we don't necessarily need any more. Le Sardine! Bonjour, comment ça va? Sorry that took me so long to see. I get a little used to everybody being sleepy mornings. I am well. I am well. We're almost 100% terraformed. And I am trying to get things optimized. This is my main base on Prime. So let's go look at Aqualis, which is my final little baby, 587. Aqualis needs to get to 7. We had such a good time there. But, yeah, everybody else is 100%. Selenia. Still, I can't shake Selenia. Selenia really charmed me. How are you? Do you have a favorite spot in the solar system? Do you have a preferred planet? I know we can't pick our favorite babies. Although Aqualis also so charming. I do like how these plant pots, if you have your graphic settings just right in the distance, just look like they're floating. You know the drill. You know the drill. Okay, I need to create a cabinet. Is iron gone? Where has all the iron gone? We probably don't have a drill for it. I doubt I ever set one up. Furniture. Yeah, apparently we don't have anything set to collect aluminum. Or do we? Oh, we do. We do have an aluminum cabinet here. So where were we missing one? Oh, with this group over here. We'll set up a second aluminum. Why not? Bippity boppity boo. Okay, so what I'm struggling with, ATM, is my farms. What is the deal with my beautiful T2 farms? Should I... I'm actually gonna head to the wiki. You're fine. Truly speaking, relaunched the game not so long ago. There were no moons or DLC. Oh, it's time to get back in the game, baby. Yeah, Selenia is just so pretty. I've already started a second run. Now that I'm no longer a first-time player, can't put that in the stream title anymore. Farms. Why is it not the first thing? Why is the first thing in a response ecosystem? That's an item. I want the item called a farm. Not... When I search farm, I don't want items that aren't farms. Can you not just show me the farm? No? It says right there, out... Do I have to put outdoor? This wiki. Do I have to type it in French? Nope, now the first response is animal feeder. Why? Why is that the first response for outdoor farm? And this is why I'm doing the work I'm doing now. Results for outdoor. Nope, still doesn't say outdoor farm. I am absolutely beside myself. Is it a machine? Are you calling it a food grower? T2 outdoor farm, please. I cannot with this game sometimes, or this wiki. I hate wikis in general. Now it's covering all the screen. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. It does not have a production time. Why? Oh, there it is. 8 plants, 333 seconds, a T1. is 5 plants, 492 seconds. There's every reason in the world that I want T2 farms as opposed to T1 farms. But the other one is a bit tricky. Oh. Well, that does want T3 fertilizer, so I'm going to need to go order in some phosphorus. We'll replace those eventually, but right now I'm throwing down all the optimizers. I meant to grab seeds. Do I have more wheat seeds and stuff? Let's just pull cocoa. Pull the cocos for a minute. I mean, we could pull everything. To be fair, this is a suboptimal arrangement. Hello. I better turn down my my mouse a little bit. I notice even, I mean, I do play my VODs on high speed, but boy, it looks janky. I look like, you know one of those little spiders that goes, that just does this, and this, and then this, and then this. That makes them extra terrifying. That's what it looks like when I replay my VODs. Alright, we're gonna start this farm thing again. Okay. Okay, I'll just do this by hand. I'm not above picking some plants. You do what you gotta do unless your inventory's full. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Alright, you are going to get all the seeds that I just pulled out. And we can have a proper accounting of what's gone wrong here. 6 of those and 4 of those. Really? That's all? Because it feels like I'm getting a massive ton of... cocoa. Not so much flour. Oh, there's the other 2. Okay, that's one. Like, I know it was a little bit more balanced. Alright, so there's still... Did we get that one open? We did. Alright, let's do a reset. I do not have the inventory space to manage this right now. So, I am going to do something weird. I'm just going to go ahead and build these. To empty out my inventory. Hey! We don't hate that when it works. That. And those. We're going to keep those explosives. Okay, now, what does my T2 farm want? Yeah, the wiki and I have constant disagreements. We talked about going to therapy, but I just don't think we can salvage this. But it is my beef with the fandom wikis everywhere. So it does not say I'm restricted from building it. There would be red text somewhere on here that says you can't do that. Selenia has such cool story elements. It was something that I missed from Aqualis. Are we really not producing bee larvae? Y'all just out here lying to me? Alright, I have deconstruction to do. Oh. Do you still have seeds? No. Wikis were different and more friendly before? Yeah. Yup, you're talking to Gen X here. Oh. Guess my inventory's full. Alright, good thing we have empty cabinets around here. Everything's going in here. Just do it analog. I don't care. I'll pull them back in a second. Just click. Just keep clicking. There we are. Extraneous fruit and veg. I don't know. Here's the thing. Have you ever sat down and consumed a piece of content? Be it a newspaper article, a magazine article, a short form video, long form video, television program, or movie, and said, do you know what I need right now? An ad for something. Ever in your life, if you said, you know, I would buy a soda pop, but golly, there are so many to choose from, I don't know which one I want. And been grateful that an ad told you all about that soda? When in the history of humans
Please save the game.
has the public craved ads? Never. It is a predatory device. Period. Dot. End of paragraph. It is the butter that the wolf tells the squirrel, hey, this is good body lotion. It is a predatory device. And I'm not saying there shouldn't be advertising. There should be advertising. This is not how consumers advertise to consumers. You know how consumers advertise to consumers? By having a good UX. If I have a good user experience with a product, I am likely to tell multiple people. The same way Wolfie tells me to save the game. Which I do sometimes, unless I'm feeling sassy. Sometimes I'm just feeling sassy. Don't at me. I don't like walking around all those corners. Alright, okay. Oh, not my bees. Oh, not the bees. I love bees. I wish bees ate rats. That would make my life perfect. Because then I could start a bee colony, and the bees would eat the rats, and then I wouldn't have to deal with rats. Don't you see me? I'm a moderator. I will time out your favorite people. You're proud to say your son grew up without too many ads. Your antenna for public TV broke in 2014. And your tenant never fixed it. was unable to afford cable in 2005. So I dropped it and just used the antenna. And then I got into watching Stargate on DVDs because a friend of mine had the entire collection, all 13 seasons. And then I was like, oh, I prefer this experience. Yeah, I just had the basic cable, but I really didn't watch that much of it. I'm not, for somebody who grew up on Electric Company and Sesame Street and British programming on public broadcasting, I sure as heck failed to become a television addict. I love consuming media, but I will always prefer educational content to anything else. But yeah, realizing, I mean, because I also lived in the UK for 2 years and had the fortune of experiencing the single ad break long enough to make your tea every 20 minutes. And it wasn't this constant barrage. And then unfortunately, at one point, I decided to watch Mad Men and went, see, I almost decided one of the things I was considering when I was in high school was going to get a degree in marketing. I am going to get rid of the glass ceilings for a minute, because they really interfere with setting up my rooftop farm stuff. Okay. We're putting all of these materials in here. And then farm materials go in here. In the US, you're astonished by how many ads there were. Oh my gosh, yeah, movies. Yeah, I got you. I knew what you meant. I am good with contextual clues. Alright, that's all you fit. Let's get everybody else in here. And the rest of these guys can go straight to hell if they don't change their ways. Into the sort me bin. I love this. I love this bin so much. Let the drones kill them all. Let the drones sort them out. Ordering in phosphorus. Oh, did I set up a phosphorus mine? Please say I did. Dear self, I love you. Thank you for being here. I was hoping that you set up a phosphorus mine on Aqualis. I think you did. Let's see. Phosphorus! I want to be phosphorus. Alright. Launchity launch. By watching Friends, every time there was a scene that ended boom ad. In France, not at all. Well, and the fact that television shows were created around the ad cycle, in the same way that newspapers, I didn't realize until I worked for a newspaper, that newspapers determine how many articles they can have by how many ads have been placed for the paper. So the ads determine how many pages you get, and the number of pages determines how many articles can be written and how long they are. How TV was, binge culture made everything feel disposable. I mean, we'll go back to the philosophy behind what the hazards of convenience. Because you are perfectly able to set a timer, just like I have my ad breaks. We take ad breaks here. Some streamers carry on and just don't take an ad break or any break. I don't know, maybe they wear Depends or something. Who can say? But when a cultural shift puts the discipline of something in the hands of the user, users tend not to choose self-discipline. Now, I'm not trying to be shitty about it, but I am saying that that is a truism across eras of history. If I allow something to be a continuous feed of something you wish to consume, remembering that there are 3 appetites. You know, if you could sit there and drip feed your favorite food product all day, you might do that. Just like there's a little machine, and every 30 seconds it feeds you another potato chip. And you just sit there. That's how we domesticated animals, for God's sake. And therefore, that's why I will tell you that philosophically, convenience is capable of becoming a domestication process. And if you want to be domesticated, I'm not here to tell you you're wrong. I don't feel like there's liberty. I don't feel like there's, you know, justice for the domesticated animals. How many T3s do I have? Hold off on watching or doing something. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. Where I get to a point where it's kind of like, yeah, but if I eat that thing, then it's gone. Like, I will sit there with the last little bit of a food stuff in its little package, not wanting to consume it, because, but if I eat that last bit, then it's gone. If I eat those last 10 olives in that jar, then I don't have any more olives. They're gone. And I don't want them to be gone. Let's get our phosphorus in here somewhere. And I understand that that comes from a place where I have had food security issues and other things like that. But I also understand where it comes from in human psychology. I will put off watching a very popular show. Like, it could be the most popular show ever. And I'll be like, I shall not watch it. One advantage to not labeling these for the most part is not having to rename them later. Thank you, Miju Games. In France, they had a saying that people being in front of their TV is temps de cerveau disponible? Or disponible? Is that S pronounced? Available brain time. Well, it is. And again, why I relate the food appetite and the information / entertainment appetite All right, I think actually we might fix a bunch of this for a minute while we're talking. Okay, so T1, T2, T3 can go here. Because we do have an informational appetite, and it is not something that was taught to us. Our brains are superior in their flexibility. Well, and Marx, wasn't it Marx? Was it Marx or Nietzsche who said religion is the opiate of the masses? And then when the television came out, they're like, oh, glad you're dead. Because in many ways, religion satisfied the place of television. For certain generations of humanity. All right, so that's T1, T2, T3. We can throw our circuit boards over here near this stuff. Silk could go upstairs, closer to its processor. I'm gonna make the drones do that. Sorry, dronies. I think I have a cabinet for silk up here. Why not? Lots of no. Right, bees, come here. All right. I have like 100 drones working. Let's make this happen, boys. I have pushback from many people whose minds I respect who are like, yeah, but you know, ads, what are companies supposed to do? Well, there's a lot of companies who can't afford ads. What do? And again, I go back to why it was so sad for me. Pre-roll is already off. Speaking of which, I need to take an ad break. In working for QVC Network back in the 80s, like when cable TV was a brand new thing. I was alive. I watched MTV's first broadcast. The excitement of getting cable television. 500 channels. Ridiculous. Thanks, Wolfie. But there is a better way to do advertising. There is not an equitable way to do advertising in a predatory capitalist system. In a democratic, social capitalistic system, there is a way to do that. What it should look more like is the patron-client system, where advertisers or companies who have a product they want marketed do like what they're doing with streamers and pay people sponsorship deals. And I just feel like so much stuff is being consumed up into the canopy and up into the upper atmospheric ether, that the surface of this planet, conceptually and practically, is just going to die. And when the soil supporting the trees that support the canopy has no more creatures and no more plants in it, it will erode and those trees will fall. And I think the French know that better than anybody. You've already done this. You've been through this multiple times. Um, Most countries who are not the United States have historical experience with these sorts of wrongs, which is why most of them have warned against exactly the circumstances that we're in. But I mean, I want to see that game. I want to see that game at some level where you have the ability to create terraformation that actually undermines the structure of the planet. Right? Let's take Plato's Republic and make it into a game. And I think that's what Tim Kaine, if you see Kaine on games, or Tim Kaine, one of the original creators for Fallout, um, when he talks about his game design, how he always focuses on the potential for power to be a corrupting influence, and why it's more important for us to teach moral character and to reject people who claim to be moral without any evidence. But I'm wearing the jersey. I'm wearing the jersey, man. It says moral person right here. Hey, everybody, I want you to take a moment while I'm on break and go check out one of my favorite people who just popped up on my uh, going live. Go check them out, please. It's by Ice, one of my very first grandchildren ever here. Fabulous human being, great conversation, one of the best laughs on Twitch. I don't know what they're doing today. A lot of times they just do cozy stuff and have conversations. But everybody should have access to milk and cookies. So go drop them a follow and show your love to the people who have been around to support me, because I appreciate them all. Here's some pretty music, and you're going to get 2.5 minutes right now. BRB! Hello, welcome back from the break, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're watching Grandma Plays a Game. I have to step away for a second because I just had to put the kettle back on for a second cup of tea. I did not have enough water left in the thermos. One moment, please. Okay. I will probably have to jump up in another moment as soon as that kettle starts to whistle. But welcome in, welcome in. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're watching Grandma Plays a Game. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And I would love it if this were a place you could stop by whenever I'm live, hang out in the pillow and blanket for it. Let me keep you company while you keep me company, and we'll all enjoy some lovely conversations and some casual, cozy gameplay. Even when I'm playing Hitman, I talk about casual, cozy gameplay. But La Sardine 49, you have a particular gift for engaging the philosophical side of my brain. I understand now why the Enlightenment was rooted so securely in French philosophy. Dinner has been procured. I actually went out, Wolfie, spent money I did not have, and bought myself some little chicken wings from the grocery store deli because they fry them in oil. And I won't fry things in oil at home. It's got to go in the air fryer, which makes things nice and crispy. But I was just like, I don't want to cook right now. I just want to go out and get some of the little wings that I haven't had for 2 years. I just want to go get some of those little wings and sit there and nibble on their crispy coating and have some of the little chicken meats. They use really good wings. Nice plump little chicken bird wings. And I actually bought a bag of potato chips. I never eat potato chips. Like ever. It was a whole thing. That is a psychology thing because I watched my mom really, really, really enjoy potato chips right about the same time that her physiology was changing due to age and illness and other things. But I always blamed her weight on the potato chips because that's the kind of family I grew up in. That was constantly body shaming female creatures. Anyway, the joys of the 70s and 80s. And that should be the kettle right there. All right. Hang on. All right. Magnificent. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate you. Okay. The baby thermos has been refilled. It's kind of nice to have weather that's still in the 50s Fahrenheit. So, what's that, 10, 11 Celsius? And I can have more tea. Several days this week, by this point in the day, it was already showing 65 or 70 outside. At least it's probably an exaggeration. It usually is with me. I will arbitrarily multiply numbers and generate factors of 10 higher than what actuality called for. All right, what are we doing? We're trying to replant our farms, which wasn't even on the list today. Was not even on the list today. Are you really going to make me go down there and do it myself? Are you? Oh, game wasn't up. Because this is not a game I can leave paused. And the menu screen is not really very pleasant to look at. So I just left it on my chat screen for an extra minute or two. Here, we're just going to put these here so I don't have to carry around all that inventory. Are the drones doing anything yet? Because it would be really nice if the drones were doing stuff. They're not. I'm gonna have to go do this manually. Circuit boards. Sort me. Oh. Where have they taken it? Okay, circuit boards. Beautiful. Okay. Now. Oh, come on. Allergies. Don't. I don't need it. Oh, thanks for staying on point, Wolfie. I always appreciate it. Alright. God, I hate sneezing so much. Really hate it. Sned's out there doing a dance. What you doing, Sned? You having a seizure? Is Sned okay, everybody? Let's go, check on the cat real quick. Sned? Oh, that's what it is. You were being aggressed. Hi, guys. I couldn't see the other little critter. Alright. And upstairs. Now. We need T3 fertilizer. I need to see if the silk is being taken care of. No. Where did they take the silk? Who's demanding silk? Is somebody over here demanding silk? It should not have emptied an entire cabinet worth. Hang on, look at the map. Where are they going? I mean, you're demanding silk. Okay, we're gonna turn you off for a minute. Let's just, get everybody calmed down. Oh, you have silk. You know, I think we just let all of our farms and stuff calm down for a minute. I'm gonna come up here and grab all the wheat and cocoa there is, which we already have all the wheat and cocoa there is. There's 6 of each. We need to take our explosives back over to Cenote, not Cenote, to Lava Land. And blow up that thing we discovered yesterday, thanks to the interactive Planet Crafter map. Thank you, interactive Planet Crafter map. It is the last link in that command, fistshake.net. Alright, fastest way to get to lava from my current location, except that we need to go over here. I really just don't have very many fast travel points. Alright, let's grab some water. And we can drop off our fuses for now. I still feel like there is a punishment out there somewhere. Or there is a hidden bonus for building these that you will not get if you don't build those. Alright, let's go say hi to all our butterflies and fishes. And then we'll head to Cenote. Or Cenote. It doesn't have an accent on it. I want to believe it's Cenote, because I want to believe that somebody out here is one of these lovely people is a musician. I gotta believe that. Amelie, is it you? Bryce? I mean, both disciplines, they say Amelie is mostly in charge of the art, and Bryce does most of the programming, like game dev skeletal work. But both of those disciplines lend themselves to music very easily. I wonder if they make music together. If they play instruments and sing together. That would be so cool. All right. Love every bit of that. Can't get too far away. All right, a Leroy Jenkins. She's gone. Yeah, we just go due east. But please cross your fingers and wish me luck with this thing, because I don't need much money. I really don't. I live an exceedingly frugal life. Like, exceedingly frugal life. But I have lost all will to do certain things that I love. Because every time I become financially less viable, I feel like I'm having an asthma attack. Okay, I am here. I need to be, like, over here. So we're just gonna do a little wall crawl for a minute. Where the animal fingers are. That would have been really fun. I don't put it past them. Who knows what they have planned for us? I do not discount any creativity on the part of Miju with everything they've created so far. Although I will say, I find the original idea of wardens the least satisfying. I really liked going through the wreckages on Selenia and Humble and learning all the different stories. Everybody's stories. It was just so amazing. This place. I didn't even know this was here, man. I didn't even know this was here. Look at this. All these vine ropes that go from place to place. Like, that's not another entry over there. No, it's just a pretty lighted peak where you can... What have I done up there? I did something. Alright. Vámonos. Andiamo. How's the visibility for you guys? Can you actually even see? Alright, that's Osgar's place. If we keep going this way, we should run into the... Oh, purple thing. Oh, hello? Incident debriefing. For unknown reasons, our spaceship crashed. The roof of this cave crumbled on us, and we'll need to find a way out to send a distress beacon. We are going to go our separate ways. Never split the party. We are both injured, but I'm sure we'll manage to survive. Well, I had multiple messages from Osgar. Everin, not so much. See, this is what I love. Even in Fallout, even when it's like characters and situations that I have no connection to, it does not benefit my gameplay. at all. How was that noise? I did not like it, whatever it was. Metallic click behind you. Oh, maybe it was just the refrigerator. I need to defrost that soon. We're both injured, but I'm sure we'll manage to survive. Oh, you're a hopeful being, aren't you? Your sureness did not affect the outcome. Hope is not a decent indicator of eventual success. All right. I have. If you would hit the right button, it would help. Woo. Alright, did we read this? Yes. Gaffatu. Man, did you guys hire George Lucas for that one? Of all the things in Star Wars, I gotta say that was the most disruptive. Is that pretty much every single one of Lucas's naming conventions what? Oh no. I can't deconstruct them like I can on toxicity. Oh, this is nasty. Alright. Lower left. Center. Lower right. Oh man. These were not good people. You know, I'm almost sad I kept my sense of smell after COVID. Well, they were bringing some terraforming stuff. Ow. Stop it. Ooh. See what I mean about moving around like some kind of bug? All I have to do is turn off the run. Like, just stop running. Do I do that? Do you think I do that? What is wrong with you? Why would you think that I would ever turn off always run? Alright, so we looked inside both of these. I don't know why I'm jonesing to play Cyberpunk again. I want this to crack open. I don't think it will. Ow. Stop doing that. I don't like it. Do we have any more secrets here? This is toxic water. It is hurting me. Okay, we've been in these and cleared them out. Oh, what's that? If you see this, I'm still... Oh, Everin! Here you go. Same year, though. If we stay here much longer, I don't think our suits will be enough to protect the integrity of our bodies. Ah, yeah, your cargo started leaking. I mean, this gives us a much better understanding of what happened on toxicity. TBF. I mean, I get that it's a toxic cave, but I really, like, literally can barely see it. So these are similar to the spores that we find on toxicity. And is this going to bring us out at Lava Land? Yes. Hi, guys. Woo! I just needed a sip there. Lava. Inventory full. There. Thanks for the, they're very cool looking. Not gonna lie. Look at this. Look at this. Look at him. Look at my baby. Oh, it's kind of similar with them all black frogs that we had on, Aqualis. Well, I mean, I put them on Aqualis. I don't remember where I got the all black frogs. Oh, all this obsidian. So there is another location I need to get to. This thing keeps turning off my jetpack, and I'm about over it. Stop it. So this is the abandoned camp. We already plundered this place. It won't let me destroy any of that stuff. So I think this is the other person who came through. That's the same instructions we got. God, I swear they look like birds sometimes. Birds aren't real, man. Wait. I'm like, how did that door grow back? This one too? Yeah, there's nothing in there. I'm gonna get rid of that beacon, actually. I am tired of seeing it. There's nothing else to get here, and it's just clogging up my horizon. Yeah, I don't even care about the materials. When you're rich, you don't pick up pennies off the street. I'm just saying. When you got my kind of wealth, ain't no company gonna come compete with me. I'll just buy them. I'll just buy your dumb company. How dare. In fact, if it's a really good company, I will buy it and destroy it so that nobody ever gets that idea again. Okay, and there's our other entrance. So on the map, we are... Here, we should be going north. I don't know that I have effectively checked out all of the stuff here. I have no room left in my inventory. Hello? Sir? Madam? Glistening frogs. Oh, are these my Aqualis frogs? Aren't they beautiful? I love it. They have little glistening eyes. That's awesome. I don't love frogs. I think it's because one of my brothers, who is a huge MAGA freak, was always super into frogs, and everybody always bought him little frog things and frog themed things. And man, never tell people you like something. There's nothing for you here, turn back. Okay, time to check the interactive map for goodies in this area. Hot singles. No. Do we have any golden crates out here? No. Do we have any climables out here? Yes. Near my location, as a matter of fact. Nani? Okay, so these are the fingers. Right. Oh, nice. All right. Who is this? Is this more Iklas? Oh, wow. Germai? I'm pretty sure the reason my ship went unresponsive near this planet has something to do with my mission. After wandering around, I found this place to settle. 3047. That's like 10 years ago. Oh, buddy. I sure hope you got your ship repaired. What? I'm now completely positive that I found remains of an other civilization. I can't believe it. Could it be this other race we met that completely vanished so many years ago? I need to transmit this information at all cost. I didn't manage to set up a way of communication yet outside. The storm is getting bigger and bigger every day. Private scavenger, assignment, reconnaissance. An abnormal number of ships from various companies have disappeared in the Izishio Prime sector. Go there. I say it like initial with a Z, because if I turned an N for initial on its side, or the Z for Izishio on its side, that's what it would be. Go there and find out what you can. Primary objective. Investigate the sector. Discover why some ships seem to vanish. Well, the wardens put up this thing. Like, I can't even use my jetpack. Secondary objectives. Find and report presence of any hostile life. Identify any crashed ships and report them to their respective corporations. Record the whereabouts of all merchandise found. This likely won't have anything on it because reasons. Ooh. Trade you. What's it look like? Oh. I can't tell. Meh. I don't like it. I like this one much better. Aw, yes. Alright. You do have stuff I want. I don't really need the uranium. To be fair, I need it in my other playthrough. That's for sure. Tablets are unreadable. He's already been living here. Had already been living there. But this planet is so far from the habitable worlds. How could it be? Seem like ancient debris, but I can tell that the ones who made it were highly advanced. Ancient civilizations were highly advanced. If you don't understand that, then I mean, there is a certain conceit to believing that every generation of humans in history prior to us was dumber than us, and that is patently false, demonstrably false. The Romans invented in-floor heating. Everything's been erased by erosion and storms. All right. Marma! That's Nolna. I don't really care that much about Nolna. And there wasn't anything else in there, right? No. Yeah, we can't deconstruct those. I'll take chips now, I guess. Circuit boards, right? No? All full. Sorry, I couldn't eat another bite. Alright. Well, we gotta go home. Regardless, we gotta go back to Lakeview. Actually, we need to go to warehouse. Is this mine? Oh yeah, the doors match. Alright. It's just so pretty. Everything is so deliberately crafted. Coming back to places I haven't been to for a minute is wild. Wait a minute. Do I know about this? Apparently not. Who's this? Oh, Ickles. 20 years ago. I have to go back to the crash site. Secret room in the control bay. But is there any indication that Ickles was on the crash? The one that we were just in? The message from Everin said, we're both injured. Alright, Sherpa, I mean, if anybody knows, this is for sure the time to, say your piece. Oh man, late game storage chests. I did not explore very well. Well, hey, mother. How you doing? I didn't realize you guys were out here. How's it going? I can't pet you because your genetic material will just fall onto the ground and that will make everybody sad. But boy, there's only 2 of you, huh? Alright. Hey, you know what? Family's family, herd's a herd. Not everybody gets litter mates. Is that on my map at all? Is anything on my map since I did this stupid wardenship? Like, I know I'm missing some warden keys somewhere. Maybe we got it all. The mystery has been solved. Everybody can go home. I doubt that. I still feel like there's a place that wanted 5 keys that I never went back to. And we haven't finished cleaning off the top of those pillars. Is my drone army really too small? There should be like 80 drones. Although they are going out to this area. There's a drone station right here. But they don't have anywhere to drop stuff off. So I think the drone thing is however many seconds of time they have to fly, that says how long they need to be in downtime. Now I currently have 3 drone stations. Okay. I definitely do not have enough drones. Well, let's get this out of the way first. Yeah. It's dead, Jim. No, somebody's getting something done. There. Alright, so... wrong button. I'm gonna build this. In memory of my first little shuttle. We loved you, shuttle. 2 minutes to pre-roll being off. Let's go upstairs and see if we can see what's going on with our drone army. Hey, oh, there's not enough spaces for all of you. So that's 25 per... And we have 78. Okay, so there's 3 drones who don't have anywhere to rest. Alright, well they'll start going to the shuttle sometime soon. As soon as the C-Note area gets cleared out. So we have a couple of crash sites. Alright, I need to recreate my farms. Now, what we're gonna do is come down the center here. You do not want to be in the center. Really? Why are you so contrarian about being on these seams? I could just bite the bullet and... Oh, there's no more iron, that's right. All the iron got used. I was about to go... Alright. Ah! Um... No! Come on. Why are you so mean to me, though? Alright, so what happens then if I do this? Experiments. Oh. We've never built one of those. Okay. These are so big. Can I have like half of that? Not really. Alright, let me have this for a second. Why do I have so much shit in my pockets? Oh. Who can say, Grandma? Nobody really knows. Alright, that's nearly full. Good. Because then that means the auto crafter for fabric can be here. What do we want for an auto crafter again? Aussie Super. Of course. Mistakes were made. Here we go. Just turn off running. You move fast enough, it's fine. I get the feeling that there is like no iron mine at all. And that bothers me a little bit. Because I thought there was. We can eventually move the silk machines over here as well. Because they will benefit from... I think they benefit from growth. I don't know. What benefits from growth and what benefits from production. Alright, I need to build at least one farm. And I think the only thing we're missing is the T3 stuff, right? Because I have... Oh, and bioplastic. All right. Aha, good luck, pickpocket. Y'all got so much to do now, you're just too slow. Okay, that should get us started. And did we get the T3? Probably. Alright, so we want a B, a T1, and a super alloy. B, T1, super alloy. B, T1, super alloy. B, T1, super alloy. Alright, so that means we need 4 T3s. I'll just do it the hard way. Nani? I don't like any of it, but that's what we got. Alright. So we can do 4 farms, and we will do 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you sort that for me for a moment? Yeah, there's 7 of each seeds. Okay. Oh, you're too big for that. Alright, never mind. Actually, I take it all back. Okay. They need to be able to go in here. Okay. Wheat seed. Wheat seed. Wheat seed. Seriously, thought I grabbed 4. Wheat seed. Okay, you're currently at growth speed 3. Meaning that you produce in 333 seconds. Because that's what you're supposed to do. Alright, I need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Um, what are the restrictions on these? Ooh. All right, testing. All right, experiments. Growth speed 7.5. All right, more farms. How much T3 fertilizer do I have? One more? Jeebus. Why? B. There's phosphorus down there. Okay, we can still get in and out of that. Let's see if they're doing it yet. Are you guys filling up phosphorus yet? Oh, did I not set one to call for phosphorus? Uh-oh. We started on the process, and then I think we changed directions. I might... Oh, it's probably not my drone's fault at all. Look at that. Alright, they're doing great now. Let's get that T3 fertilizer going. Boop! Alright, we're at 2 hours and 10. I might just call stream here, because a lot of what I'm going to be doing is just crafting and testing the placement of optimizers. Okay, that should be all we need for right now. I want... Aww! My favorite thing. Alright, let's go get more stuff for farms. Okay. B, super alloy T1. B, super alloy T1. B, super alloy T1. I don't have enough bioplastic nuggets. We didn't turn you on. This is so lovely. Okay. Are you even requesting? You are. Okay. Is this serving? Okay, VPNs are right here. Perfect. Alright. I want to try something weird with the farms. And that's going to involve putting the optimizers up. Oh, we need more stuff. We run out. That does not have what I want, except for these. And these. And the rest of those. I will take the bees. Not the bees! B, super alloy, T1. T3 is already in here. Sort this. Thank you. Alright, let's fill in this last one here. And see if we're even able to put one out off the edge. Oh. What did I run out of this time? Everything. BB super alloy T1. BB super alloy T1. BB super alloy T1. No, you really don't like that. Now the question is whether you don't like that because of the glass. Shoot the glass. That would be affirmative. Look, farms are more important right now than anything. This is how we farm. This is how we do it. So I want 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. At least. Okay, I have 2 more of those. I'm out of bioplastic nuggets. 1, 2. Yeah, we just killed our other staircase, or our other ladder. So, kind of screwed ourselves a little bit. Come on, do it because it's me. Oh my god, you're so fucking picky. See, now you can do it. You're fine. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So let's get this. Right there. Nope. Try again. Alright, we're gonna try it and see how bad it goes. Oh, did we put all our stuff away? Where did we put it all? In here. The uranium rods go. Oh, I still have them. Alright, cool. Okay. 525, 525, 7.5, 525. Where's the rest of the fuses? Is that all of them? Nope, here we go. I think I need to make more. We'll see in a moment. Yeah, I will need to make 3 more. Farms. Farm. Oh, damn. Alright. I would like, please. 1, 2, 3. You are out of something. Alright. Can you make growth fuses? Oh, growth fuses want 2 T3 fertilizers. Okay. We might have used up all of our phosphorus. You're not making anything, are you? And I don't remember where I put the empty fuses. We did. We used almost all of it. Where's your control panel? How about if you go get a bunch more. And let's have you go. Can you just go find me some T3 fertilizer? Thanks. Alright, I need to take a quick break. We'll come back, finish up the last of this. Okay. Oh, I might have had growth fuses somewhere I wasn't paying attention to. Yeah, if I had to do this again, I would not do it quite this way. I would have figured out something better about this whole process. But I am going to save the game. We're going to take an ad break. Thank you, anybody who's still out there. I do appreciate you. You are the true champions of Twitch. And then, yeah, I'll finish this up, and then I can head back over to... Why is that not coming up? I can head back over to the work I started and see if I can get some more work done. You made it! Elaine, I started on that whole job thing we were talking about, and doing the AI stuff. And it's not horrific. It's very much like grading children's work. It's just the children are bots. Thanks. Right now what I want is money. And if Darth Vader himself offered me money, I would probably be like, okay, what do you want done? Leave your pants on. But yeah, I'm gonna hit some buttons. You're gonna get some pretty music. We're taking 2.5 minutes. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna finish up some more stuff. I'm experimenting with optimizers today. I need to see a thing. I need to see a thing happen. And I feel like this is not doing what I want. And you know how I am when I don't get exactly what I want. Let's just say. Somebody might be a control freak. Somebody around here might be a control freak. I hope you're having a lovely day. I will BRB. Hello and welcome back from the break, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're tuned into Grandma Plays a Game. Hello, I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And hopefully this is a place you can stop by whenever I'm live. Thanks for hitting the add command, Elaine. I appreciate you. Wolfie's busy with his stuff today, so he stopped in and said he was only going to be a little bit. But thank you for throwing that out there for us. We went back to the cave we were in yesterday, ran our explosive, uncovered a few more mystery things here and there. And right now I'm just trying to optimize my farms so that my cookie crafting empire starts doing more good stuff. But I'm not sure I have the right idea. I think my concept might be flawed. I don't know if optimizers work on a sphere similarly to autocrafters. I would love it if they did. I would love it if they had a complete sphere, 360 sphere of influence. But I also feel like optimizers, the chest in the toxic cave that is under the toxic liquid, probably not. I did not go into the toxic liquid. Once I found it, I was like, oh, I don't like this. And I was wondering if I could create one of my my water detoxifiers from toxicity and stick it on that water. But I found a squirrel and did not continue that thought. But it might be a fun experiment now that I'm making the T2 farms that I got from Aqualis. They produce much faster. Let's go back to the game. Here. We'll do this, and this, and this. Okay. So what I'm doing now is I am trying to... So pretty. This place is... I almost want to just tear it down. There's so little efficiency in the movement here. Alright, we're finally getting some wheat. So my thought was, my optimizers were not optimizing. And I was getting cocoa way faster than wheat. So I also know the auto crafters are going to pull from the nearest thing. I need more growth fuses. I need more bioplastic nuggets for farm. Alright, let's put our... So we want to do wheat, cocoa, cocoa. Because the auto crafters are not pulling directly from the farms. The, my little bots are. Alright, so wheat. And then wheat. Nothing. Alright, I need one more bioplastic nugget. Oh, I forgot about that. I'll take 2 just in case. Yeah, I don't like the movement around here. It's clunky. And I deleted that staircase so I could make more farms. So I'm trying to optimize my farms. Okay. So, we have these 4 cocoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're at 9.75. You're at growth speed 3. 7.5. 3. That one over there does not have any fuses in it. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to take your fuses and put them in here. So what do we think is... the optimal optimizer scenario? If they're addressing a radius, right? You're at growth speed 3. 7.5. 7.5. 3. 9.75. 9.75. 9.75. 5.25. I do not understand anything. So if these work in a sphere, all right, we're gonna take them out. Just get rid of them. Okay. Um, no, flip it again. Come on. Come on, flip it. Flip it. Flip it. I don't want to put them where the sphere does nothing. Right? I want to get the optimal range. So we have 3 circles. 4. 1 for the machine, an inner, medium, and outer. Okay, have a fun lurk. So what we really need to do is have a gap. Okay. Is to have a gap big enough for the optimizer. You need to get right with the Lord. Okay. Now what do we have? 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 3. Five, 2, 5. Okay. Alright, let's see if we got our fuses. Or, no, we didn't get that, did we? We got phosphorus and T3 fertilizer. Uh, Thank you for being here, Elaine. I definitely appreciate all your help and support. Alright, this is just ugly. I'm so sorry. This is definitely not a pretty process. Alright, we need bees. Nope, nothing else in there I care about right this minute. Oh, we do need to set an auto crafter. I don't know where my fuses were. Where did I put the empty fuses, guys? Did I put them in the sort me cabinet? Oh, if I was a smart girl, I'd put them in the sort me cabinet. I was not, in fact, a smart girl. Do I have somebody requesting fuses? I'll just make some more, I guess. All they care about is... Oh, I forgot you had a label. You know what? I'm not even gonna think about it for a minute. Just make some more blanks. We can always use them, and if we can't use them, we can always deconstruct them. Oh, we took silk, not silkworms. We need silkworms. I was taking silk, and what I needed was silkworms. Because I was thinking about the auto crafting, not... You only have 5. Koalas should have 6 million. Thank you. Don't need that. Yes, I bet it is. Oh, I think I did leave him at the R&D lab. That's okay. We're gonna make more. Somebody should get onto circuit boards. Oh boy. Can we do that instead? Nope. Probably out of silicon. That's where all the silkworms went. You're using them. Oh. No, you're not. Alright. You can stop. You just keep going. Okay. We need to sort out what's going to happen in our farms. That is so odd, that poor little common larva up there. Now, you know, here's the thing. I do look at that foolish girl, and they get in here and zoom in, and they can tell which things are being... But I don't know how you turn off all of this shit. How do you turn all of that off? I can't see through any of this. Hey, Goose! I'm okay. I'm a little annoyed because I can't figure this out. I feel like I should be able to figure it out. How's everything going on your Prime? How's your Prime? Okay, they're as close as they can be. You're still at growth speed 3. So, if I put an optimizer here, it shouldn't change anything, but let's see. 525. It does. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 wheat. We need to make these 1, 2, 3, 4 cocoa. Now what's your growth? 525, 975, 975, 975. What about you? 975, 975. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's just worse. I feel like there's something I'm not getting about this whole process. Okay, somehow these two... Is it because of you? Yes. Okay. Got through work barely. Really bad lower back pain. Well, hello. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. Hey, Raiders. You are watching Grandma Plays a Game. Thank you, Five, for bringing your folks over. Grab some cookies. Anybody who wants a blanket, you can just pop up in the chat with an exclamation point fort or an exclamation point lurk, and we can. Elaine, you still around? Oh, Shapeshift! I remember you. How the heck you been? It's been a hot minute. Yeah, I remember because it took me a second. I'm usually good at reading Leet speak. And hang on, Boo, let me there you go. How you been? What are you playing? Blueprints? Look at you. Yeah, I hear you on that. I hear you on that. I need it just for my own mental health. I needed to come in here. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Shape. Gosh, that did not pop out to me. That's wild. It has been a minute, but thank you so much for remembering little old me. I hope you're okay. Are you okay? You doing all right? Did life get lifing at you? We're just doing a cozy little crafter, and right now I'm trying to do some mechanics with. They have these lovely things in the game called optimizers, where you can boost the efficiency of certain machines that you have. And right now I am trying to hotbox these optimizers and get them all doing what I want. You gonna get some food? Yeah, go do your after stream care, grocery shopping with the wife. And then you're going to therapy. Good for you. You know, that's the thing. People are like, oh, I don't believe in therapy. But it's like I'm saying I don't believe in car mechanics. Okay, you do you, man. Whatever. I reject that premise, but, you know, if it makes you feel better, I guess that's the point of therapy, too, so. Alright, we have more optimizers to put out. Yes, I have a jetpack. This is called Planet Crafter, and this is a really wonderful game from Mijou Games, an independent studio in France. Man, grocery shopping is just like my favorite thing to do. feel like that's you're a bit close there, mate. Bit close. But all in all, you getting through the morass that is our day-to-day existence right now. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Hey, can you just, Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. We got these guys off-center a little bit. But I'm not gonna hate on it, because that's what we have right now. We just need to get a few more fuses in place. And we should start seeing 9.75s. Yeah, there we go. You guys are okay to be at lower levels. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cocoa, 1, 2, 3, 4 wheat. We should have all of you at 9.75. No, we don't. Why? What is your fucking problem? Give me that. Alright. Well, you know what? This guy doesn't actually have fuses in it, so that's probably why. I'm sat here yelling at this poor farm. Nope, come on. Nope, don't turn sideways on me. Okay. But go do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself, and, congrats on getting the therapy. No, I actually don't want that there. I want to keep my wheat and cocoa production in the center. And we'll go see if we can get some more fuses. And then I need to stop for today. Because I have some stuff to do, and it's cool enough that I can do that stuff outside. Did my shuttle come back yet? Okay, you're making cocoa, you're making flour. You have cocoa beans, you have chocolate. Okay, that looks good. Flour is not happening. Wheat. These guys are just, something is not working here. Well, to be fair, the auto crafters are processing as quickly as they are able, and the auto crafter is pulling from these auto crafters first. Um... Let's just swap it like this. That way you're pulling directly from those two. Alright. Supply everything. Supply everything. Supply everything. It's fine. And that way, anything that doesn't get eaten by the auto crafter immediately, although we don't need to do that, to be fair, we can just let the auto crafter pull directly from these two. And then when there's overflow, take it to the cabinets. Take it to the cabinet. Alright, and then we can put this auto crafter can go. Yeah, I do kind of hate having them on the edge of stuff. You're not even full of anything. Alright. I need 6 more of these fuses. And then we should have the fastest cookie production in the world. Alright, so for this you want Quasar Quartz, which you should be able to reach, T3 Fertilizer, and Silkworms. Now, are the Silkworms being requested anywhere? They must be. It has to be over here somewhere. I just missed it last time. Somebody over here is requesting silkworms. There they are. I know, I could simply teleport. I just don't. I like to fly. It makes me feel good. Okay. Bing. Bing. Oh, look at you. Producing silk. Wait. That is not what I wanted. Can I get all of them? No. Okay. Alright, now the auto crafter downstairs should have no trouble reaching that. And make me one of those. 2 more. Thank you. Alright, how about if you make me 3 more blank fuses? And now 3 more. Pilgrimage with the cookies. Thanks, Phil. Okay. You stop now? Boom. You stop now? That's fine. Alright, this is all I wanted from today. I'm getting ready to close up shop, Phil. We're over 3 hours and 14.25. 12. 14.25. 14.25. What is wrong with these two? Like, I don't get it. You know what? I'm not gonna sweat it. It's... Those are dead center. There's no reason that one should be getting better efficacy than that one. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, Phil. Fuck that. 24-hour stream. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm more of an early bird than anything. Well, you're getting 975. You're getting 12. Does cocoa just grow better naturally than wheat? Like, maybe I'll pull cocoa from these two. What are you? 12? 14. And swap them out with these lame-ass wheats? $7.5. Nope. That's just, it's just that farm, I guess. Alright. This has to be the end of the experiment today, though. I do not have brain. Poor Phil. Poor Phil. Do I have... Oh, I can do more farms. Alright, the regular stuff. So we have wheat, cocoa, wheat. There's 1, 2... Oh my god, 4 months in a row! Bear, 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 bear. Now I heard the alert. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna put all the other guys out here on the perimeter. Do I have any more seeds? I do have. I have more cocoa and more wheat. Alright, so these guys out here on the outside are just gonna have to be the cocos. Because... reasons. I'm just checking the growth speeds on these. 14, 14, 7, 5, 7, 5, 3, 9.75, 12. Alright, well, this is all we can do for the moment. You lied about in a row. I'm not worried about it. Just jump, damn it. Okay. Oh, you're gonna be very picky. You definitely don't like the glass. Actually, we can do that. 7.5, 9.75. I do not. Oh, because you're not centered. What? Hang on. I know inventory's full. Stop it. Thank you. $12. Okay. $9.75, you bitch. How dare. Something about this just gonna make me no, stop it. There. Okay. Those guys are right there. So we're gonna go right here. I'm right next to it. And now they should be the same number. 975 12. Fuck you. Oh, they're still off? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to build them from space. 975 12. Okay, well, regardless, they're faster than God, so... We've had a default to wheat being stupidly fast. Maybe these guys are just too close together. I don't know why I keep going up higher to the point where I can't build this thing. Alright, that might help. I don't know. We have them slightly staggered now. 14. 9. 9. 14. 12. 9. Just exactly what they were before. 7. 14. Yup, none of it makes sense. I don't like any of it. Okay, well, that's all we can do today. I cannot bear another minute of this. Wow. So everything is full. Okay. I'm gonna quit worrying about it. We were very successful in our autocrafter experiment yesterday, so I'll accept the L on optimizer stuff because my placement was inaccurate and overall janky. Yeah, there's my fuses. So, you know, some days you get it, some days... Let's see if Aqualis made it. I did not see any alerts about Terraformation being 100% yet. So... we do need to move our silk farm over. But I need to get some laundry in today, and if that does not happen... I am going to be a sad baby tomorrow. Nobody wants that for Grandma. You don't want that for Grandma. Sad Grandma? Yeah, old people cry. I will lose my shit. Old people cry. Alright, what do we got? Aqualis! Woo-wee! That's it. Bam, 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 bam. And there's my, I want to say disguise. Got so much shit in Hitman for calling things outfits. Now if my brain wants to say outfit, it says disguise. At least I didn't say costumes. And there's my little Aqualis Crabbo, Carachnid, and Sharky. I still don't have the Snoober statue. I don't know where it is, but we'll find it. Because we also have not found our wild Snoobers out here. Do your laundry or show up naked. Show up where? I don't leave my house. What are you, crazy? Show up I don't even show up at my house naked. Yeah, there we go. 10.6 megatons of biomass. 100% terraformation. Complete. Golly. There's nowhere to actually observe that. I want there to be like, where am I 100% at? But we're gonna save the game. I am gonna run away. Pilgrimage, I am so sorry. I might actually have a job that gives me money now. As much as I love doing this, and appreciate your support, but I also say, look, I hope you're using your Prime. If you're not, and you have $5 a month that you can spare, I'm really absolutely going to beg you to put it here. I need to get back to doing that. I kind of lost my will because nobody was there. And I have a few people, like I think five people who are helping to support me there. But there are more members, but there are only 5 paid members on the Patreon right now. And that's really the thing that I want to have be primary. But I was putting effort into researching things and creating educational content around games and gaming philosophy, the importance of games sociologically, psychologically, anthropologically, and I just felt like it was not being seen by anyone, which is very possible. I might have a very niche hobby, but all of that said, thank you for being here, ever, at all. And I'll be back tomorrow. We have more to do. I have a whole new playthrough that we're working on. But for today, I am going to quit this space and move on with other projects. So, Phil, do you know how to play Settlers of Catan? Did I ask you that before? And would you be willing to come join us someday in the Discord? That goes for you too, Shapeshift. No, what? What? Yes. Perfect. I want to try out the workshop in Tabletop Simulator that I have. You might also want Tabletop Simulator. I think it's like $20. 100% worth it. It's one of those things like VLC where I just feel like it's one of those companies that you just go, yeah, they're not here. Discord should be at under the stream. It should say the sleepiest little Discord ever as well. If for any reason that link doesn't work, I sent you a message. If you're on Discord, you have a private message from me, and that might also give you the back when things were going wonky with the financial stuff, and it really gripped me. I mean, I don't want anybody to waste money ever. None of us have much of anything anymore, and what little we have, yeah, same though. Like, I go in there once a week. I go in there every day to put up my going live notification, but then I go back and delete it immediately. Like right now, it's the only time we ever use an @ to people in the Discord. Otherwise, I just try to leave people alone. I had to mute so many. When I first got there, I joined other streamers' servers and things like that, and there were notifications going off all the time. And then I'd go into the server, and I couldn't figure out where the fuck the notification was. And there, you got to scroll all over the place and try to look for the red. And it was like, I hate this interface. Hate it. All right. All that said, thank you for being here. I appreciate your company. I'm gonna run away. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are in the world. Please know that I know, worst UI ever. Worst UI. I honestly, maybe that's why, because it's where people do lots of nefarious bullshit. Um, so it's so hard to find things. Like, I used to laugh that most of the shit I do that would get me in trouble on stream happens around the 2.5, 3 hour mark by the time most stuff has given up on continuing to scan my um, information. So even an AI won't last that long. It's like, Christ, this is boring. Sir, the AI fell asleep. It went into theta wave. I think it might be developing REM sleep at this point. Anyway. So please take care of yourselves. Do take a moment before you go to bed tonight and do something kind for yourself. Please, in this world right now, the very least we can do is practice being kind. And if you're not practicing that on yourself, then I have concerns about the authenticity of your kindness to others. Um, so keep your kindness authentic by being intentionally kind to you. Make sure you're getting that practice. And I am here Monday through Friday, most weekdays, unless otherwise indicated in the Discord. And I will see you when I see you. And until I do, please take my hugs and remember that I love you. All right. Bye.